to my channel. I hope all of you guys are doing amazing. Today's video is a super duper exciting video for me. I realized that next week, well, you guys are gonna see this video on the day of, but I'm pre-filming this a week in advance. But next week on July 22nd marks my 5-year anniversary on YouTube. And I kind of wanted to talk about that because, wow, like the fact that it's been 5 years is actually insanity. But so much has happened in those 5 years, personally, you know, on my channel. And I just kind of wanted to like talk through that and just like celebrate that we've been here on YouTube together for 5 years. FYI, I do have a shirt on. It's just a tube top, but you know, I don't want no people like, hello. My hair is also frizzy because it's like 80 something degrees. It's ridiculously hot. And my straight hair does not stand a chance against this heat. It's like my girls want to pop out immediately. But anyways, I have my handy dandy tablet here. And I thought that I would just go, you know, scroll through my YouTube channel as I kind of just talk about my journey and my channel's journey, and go look at like my first posted video. And I know there has definitely been a little bit of there has been many changes in my content throughout the years, and I kind of just wanted to talk about that. So yeah, guys, 5 years on YouTube. Whoa, it's a little cuckoo bananas. Alright, so I'm not gonna go on YouTube Studios because I'm not looking like for analytics. I'm just gonna like view my channel and view my oldest posted, because like I haven't deleted anything since I first started. I'm like, you know what, there's no shame in my game. Like, I know the first video, the audio quality was like bad, but that's because like I had just gotten my mic and I didn't really know how to like work the settings on it. So I know that plays like a big factor on the quality. Look at my channel. You guys are gonna hear my dogs in the background. Walking, as always. Alright, let's look at the oldest video. Oh my god, hold on. So I opened my ASMR channel July 22nd of 2020. So that is and was like the middle of the pandemic. So just like everybody else, I know there's so many people that either made a YouTube, got on TikTok and started posting, were just finding creative ways to get through like what the world was going through at that time, right? So I made a YouTube because during that time, I'm sure many of us were like stressed and watching a lot of YouTube, TV, social media. So I was heavy watching ASMR at that time, just to deal with the stress of the world. And I was so inspired, and I was like, so I made my YouTube channel. I was like, okay, I don't need a camera, I'll record on my phone. I bought a Blue Yeti and like the adapter to connect it to my phone, and that's still how I record now. And I was just like, yeah, like let's do this. Little did I know, right? So my first ever posted video was an Amazon haul. And fun fact, that's the only video I have, I think, on my channel with like my natural curly hair, which like, what the heck is that about, right? So alright, I want to click this, but I don't know if it's gonna start playing. I just want to look at like the description. Hold on, it did start playing, but I paused it. Okay, so I posted this video on, okay, so I posted posted this video August 1st, 2020. So like a week and a half after I opened my ASMR YouTube, which is like a little crazy. It was an Amazon haul, and I linked everything that I had bought on Amazon. Wow, shout out to me. So yeah, so that was my first video ever. And then my second video after that was a read with me. This book I was reading at that time, I kind of just did like a book, the angle looking at the book. And then my third video, which is honestly the most watched video on my channel, is my Shein try on haul, which did so good. And honestly, I love my setup before. So this was in my old apartment. I would film in front of my vanity, and I think that looks so pretty. But I no longer have that vanity. But that was such like a nice little angle to film at. Yeah, and then it goes on and on. Then I remember I started filming in front of a green screen because I got a green screen and was obsessed with it. So yeah, it's so funny to see like my evolution, if you will, on YouTube. So when I started my channel back in 2020, I was not consistent at all, like at all. I think that I didn't understand like analytics. I didn't understand like the algorithm or like how YouTube works, and that like if you don't post consistently, when you do post, YouTube is not gonna like push out your videos as much, right? So like for the first few years of my ASMR channel, I want to say from like 2020 to like 2023, maybe 2024, I wasn't super consistent. And I mean consistent in the sense of like now I have a schedule. I know I'm gonna schedule every Sunday, Wednesday, and now I post something on Fridays for my members channel. But I want to say that within the last year and a half is the most consistent I've ever been with YouTube, where I'm posting at minimum once a week, unless, you know, something happened, I got sick or family emergency or whatever the case was, which in that case I feel like I always update you guys like what's going on. But yes, because of that, I feel like YouTube doesn't really push out my videos. And I've been on YouTube, like I said, for 5 years, and it's just been a very slowly growing channel, which is fine, right? Like, I post because I love ASMR. I have fun posting. I love engaging with you guys. I love seeing you guys comment, and like just engaging with you guys is so much fun. So I definitely don't just do it to like get money or whatever, but it would be nice to be monetized by this point. I feel like right now, especially in the world of TikTok, it's super hard to I feel like stay motivated in a situation like, let's say mine, right, where like my channel has been super slow at growing, when all you see on TikTok is like, I gained 10,000 followers in a month or 2 months, you know what I mean, or my channel got monetized in a few months. It's so easy to be like, what the heck am I doing, you know? But I also understand I played a part in this where like I wasn't super consistent at the beginning of my YouTube, and I understand a lot of the analytics now, and it kind of sucks because I feel like I kind of compromised my channel by, you know, doing that, which is, it sucks, but you know, we're here, it's fine. It's not like my channel's not growing at all, but again, I feel that my channel will eventually grow. I will eventually get monetized. you want to post. So yeah, just a little thought about all that. If that's your motive, that's okay too. If you don't care, that's okay too. I feel like I'm in the middle. I do care. I want my channel to get monetized, but that's also not gonna stop me from like continuing to try to be consistent and posting when I say I'm gonna post, and you know, engaging with you guys and having fun. So yeah. My channel is not monetized yet, which again, I just feel like YouTube doesn't push my videos out, so I'm at the subscriber amount that I'm supposed to have, but I'm not at the watch hours. I think it's like 4,000 watch hours, and I feel like in the life of my whole YouTube, yes, I've gotten more than 4,000 watch hours, but it has to be 4,000 watch hours in the 365. Within 1 year, you have to have had 4,000 watch hours. So sometimes I feel like I'm getting played realistically, because I'm like, yes, my videos don't get like so many views, but I also feel like I'm not like terrible. But whatever, what the heck do I know, right? I'm just whispering on the internet. But yeah, guys, something else I wanted to talk about, which I'm like super proud of myself. I mean, I've briefly talked about so much that has changed in my life in the last 5 years, but something that I remember was that I will hold myself back, like when I first started my channel, from posting, unless, like, if I did not have my makeup done, if I didn't look all, you know, done up, I wasn't getting in front of a camera to film, you know. And that was just like so funny to think about, because now I get on here and film whenever I feel like I want to film. As long as my areas are like quiet, I'm gonna film. I don't come on here with makeup anymore. Not to say that I'm better than anybody, please, because people be taking things and running with it, but you know what I mean. Like, I've freed myself from caring as much as I once did, and I think that's super cool to look back at. Like, wow, like that version of myself cared way too much about people she doesn't even know in real life, you know. So that's really, really great for me. I post and I film whenever I want to film. I don't pressure myself to do my makeup or come on here looking like snatched or looking spectacular. So that's really on like growth for real. And of course at that time I was just, wow, when I first started my YouTube, I had gotten laid off because of COVID, and during that time I was looking for a job desperately. So I don't think I started working back until, I want to say, October of 2020, and I was lucky and fortunate to even say that. I know there was people that were like without a job for like over a year or two. So when I look back at those videos, it just makes me think of like, wow, like in the place where I was, you know. I feel like in a lot of my videos, I know I'm not really talking about too many personal things, but when I look back at it, it brings me back to like, oh, I know exactly what was going on in my life in that time. It's cool to have like a video to kind of like, you know, video diary, if you will, for myself, to see myself grow as a woman, a mother, a creator. It's awesome. I love posting on YouTube. It's so fun to me. I love every single one of you. I have 1,000 subscribers, which to me is like amazing. Like, I don't know 1,000 people in real life, you know what I mean? so I can look back one day and be like, wow, that was my 5-year YouTube anniversary. But if you guys want to support me and support this channel and contribute, you can join my membership here on YouTube. Essentially, it's like a Patreon, if you will. You pay a small subscription fee, which no pressure, you can cancel at any time, but you just get more exclusive content from me on a weekly basis, lives, post pictures, updates on the day-to-day. So if you're interested, it's linked down in the subscription. Also, I leave my PayPal or Cash App if you want to just send a tip or anything. It's greatly appreciated. You do not have to. No pressure. It's all linked. But yeah, guys, happy 5-year anniversary to us, okay? Especially for anyone who has been subscribed to my channel since I first made it back in 2020. Please comment down below if you've been subscribed to my channel since the beginning. I would love to hear from you guys. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here and watching this silly little girl whisper to you guys. I love you so much. I'll see you in my next